Hi everyone, it's Jennifer from Fiber Flux. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a super fun countdown New Year's style of the top 10 Fiber Flux crochet patterns of 2024. So 2024 has been an incredible year for Fiber Flux. The community has grown all across the board on every platform. The channel has grown, and I'm just so grateful to all of you for showing up and commenting and liking and subscribing and everything you do to build it up and to make this community what it is. I'm also in awe of all the kindness that I see as well. Those of you jumping in to help each other, commenting on each other's comments, and congratulating each other on different milestones that you share, the likes, the subscribes, everything that makes this community as strong and positive and a wonderful place to hang out. So I thank you. It would not be anything without all of you. So I thank you for that. We're going to do a countdown New Year's style from 10 all the way down to the #1 most popular pattern on Fiber Flux for 2024. Now I use things like traffic to different things, views, likes, and all the different aspects to compile this list. And so I know that some of you have made some things on this list. So if you've made anything or you're planning to make anything that I'm going to mention on this list, please share below. I want to hear all about the things that you've made. So let's start with number 10. Number 10 is definitely one of the top selling PDF patterns in my Etsy shop. It has gotten lots of traffic to the blog, people viewing it, and that is the Art Class Cardi. This is a beautiful crochet cardigan. It's a classic granny hexagon cardigan. So it's 2 hexagons seamed up to make a cardigan. It's with bright, happy yarn, but the really fun part about this cardigan is what all of you have chosen to make yours in. I have seen all kinds of different color combinations. Some of you have added buttons to yours to make it a button-down cardigan, different edgings and things. So it's been really fun to see all the different customizations of the Art Class Cardi as well. So check that out. Now, as a side note, I didn't mention this before, all the links to all the patterns we're going to talk about can be found below, and all of them have a full video tutorial and also ad-free PDFs in both my Etsy and Ravelry shop. So if you want to check out any of these patterns, if you haven't seen them yet or have been wanting to crochet them, all the links can be found below. So number 9 on our countdown list is this Estelle Slouch Hat. This is a comfy, cozy, slouchy hat, but it's also elegant too. It's made with some thick yarn, but it's also like this beautiful kind of wintry color. This is very easy to stitch up. And again, the full video tutorial walks you through step by step. I know some of you who are just starting with crochet, this is a great first project if you want to try something in the round as well. Number 8 on our countdown is the Apple Cider Shawl. This came out not too long ago, just in October, but it has been such a favorite of a lot of people. It's gotten just a lot of views in a very short amount of time. So I know a lot of people are checking it out. This is an arcade stitch shawl made in gorgeous fall yarn. You can obviously do it in any color you like, but it was very, very popular this fall season. And it was actually our fall crochet along project. So the Apple Cider Shawl, check that one out. Number 7 in our countdown is this Easy Crochet Hexagon Cardigan. This is another hexagon cardigan pattern like the Art Class Cardi. So you can see that one here and then this one here. But as you can see, this one was done in a granny hexagon. This is done in a solid hexagon. So it offered a different look and obviously a different color palette as well. But this is also a very easy sweater to stitch up. So if you're looking for an easy sweater pattern that you can stitch up, this is a great option, just like the other cardigan as well. But a lot of you who want to start by making a very easy sweater, these are 2 very good options. Number 6 is this gorgeous Celtic song scarf. This has been a very popular scarf from the day it was first released on the channel and the blog, and it has been very popular ever since. It's made with a lovely stitch. It's very basic stitches, but they're kind of like crisscross blocks. And it gives it some lovely texture, and I love seeing all the different colors that all of you have made yours in as well. So check out this lovely Celtic song scarf. Number 5 in our countdown is the Morning Glory Shawl. This one is kind of funny because obviously it's a beautiful shawl full of texture, a lovely color, but I released this shawl in the very middle of July. So it was hot where I live, it was the middle of summer, and I released a shawl pattern for, because I wanted to, because I love making shawls. But I always just think it's funny because it was a shawl pattern in the middle of summer, but everyone really liked it and it did very well, got lots of views, and I still see people making it. So check out this Morning Glory shawl. It's beautiful. It can be worn whenever and made whenever. And also all these shawls that I'm sharing today make also very lovely gifts as well. Number 4 is this quick gift slouch hat. This hat has been popular for many years actually. This was actually part of a quick gift mini series that I did a couple years back. I had cowls and scarves and hats and different things that were all with the theme of quick gifts. So I think people like it because it's fast to make, but it also has some really fun texture. I played around with post stitches, so it has some fun ribbing throughout it, and it's just a really fun hat to make. And this one has been popular for actually a couple years now. Number 3, we're getting down to the bottom now. Number 3 in our countdown is the High Tide shawl. This has been also popular for a couple years now. Not only is it beautiful, has lots of texture with fans, but also it's done in this pretty teal, although I've seen it in lots of different colors that you've made it as well. Just a really pretty shawl that is great for casual or dressy, and I think the appeal of it is that you can wear it with just about anything, and it's also really fun to make with the stitches. Okay, so we're down to our last 2 patterns. Now these 2 patterns kind of competed for spots 1 and 2, so I had to kind of dig around in my stats and look at the views and look at the visits to the pattern pages. But number 2, this may surprise you that it's not number 1 spot, but number 2 is the French Buttercream shawl. This has been a really popular pattern because it's classic, it's soft, it's timeless, it's elegant, easy stitches, very easy to make, but again, this can be worn with just about anything. It looks elegant dressed up. You can also wear it with just a simple pair of jeans. It's just a very versatile but very beautiful piece. And I know a lot of people really like this pattern. So check out the French Buttercream shawl if you haven't yet. Okay, we're down to the number 1 spot. Can you guess what it is? Okay, the number 1 pattern on Fiber Flux for all of 2024. Actually, like I mentioned before, it competed with the French Buttercream shawl, but this was the number 1 pattern, and that's this easy crochet slouchy beanie. So a lot of you like slouch hat patterns in Fiber Flux, in the Fiber Flux world, and this one took the number 1 spot this year. This is an easy, soft, beautiful, feel-good kind of crochet project. It's a small project. It's easy to stitch up. The yarn I used was a pretty color, soft to the touch, very easy stitches. So it kind of hits all the marks, I think, for when I'm looking at patterns. So if you haven't crocheted this slouch hat, try it. It'll get you through all winter and into early spring when it's chilly. And it's just a really fun, enjoyable pattern to stitch up. So I really hope you enjoyed this collection. It was really fun to kind of count down, and it was fun to look and see what all the most popular patterns were. So if you've made any of these, share below. If you plan on making any after seeing this crochet roundup, share below too. I'd love to hear what you're making now, what you plan to make, and if any of these have been on repeat for you as well. So I hope you have a wonderful year looking towards the new year, and make it joyful and full of crochet, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone!